One of the reasons I love exploring Christianity is that it still seems new. In fact, I feel that way about a lot of really old religious stuff from lots of traditions. Some of the most ancient ideas seem so radical and revolutionary when juxtaposed against the news and realities of the modern world. This is what is so fascinating to me about religion overall. It's what draws so many people into the millions of spiritual expressions, gatherings, denominations, and organizations that make up the world's faith traditions. So, Jesus, at a key point in the Gospels, tells his disciples something really important. According to John's Gospel, he says, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another." A new command, love one another. A new command. Sit on that with me for a moment, won't you? It was a new idea to love one another. I'm going to say something mildly controversial, so stick with me here. I don't really buy the idea that Jesus was inventing the concept of loving one another right then and there. I don't really think it was actually a new idea. I think it just seemed new. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Jesus reframed the way people saw the world. I think that's undeniable. We're 2,000 years and billions of people beyond that being a disputable point. But it's not like before 2,000 years ago, people weren't kind to one another. It's not like they didn't love one another. It's not like they didn't know how to treat each other with respect, humility, and grace. In fact, the Old Testament is full of story after story. Yeah, some of them are really complicated and layered, but there are countless characters and tales about people loving their neighbor. What I think the author of John was doing here was even cooler than saying Jesus was coming up with a brand new spanking idea. Jesus here was reminding us of an old idea by making it feel new, just like it still does today when we're watching war in the news, or when we're seeing political rallies that degrade people on the other side, or when we hear about school shootings or racial injustice or rampant sexism or any number of things that make us angry at each other. In the context of all that bad news, love one another sounds like a crazy, radical, brand new idea. It's inspiring, it's provocative, it's empowering. Humans love new ideas. We rally around them. New ideas give us hope. This is why I love this passage. It makes me feel like I just discovered a wild new concept. Love one another. Yeah, let's try that. That's a fantastic idea. A new command we should follow and see where it leads us. Of course, it's always a new idea until it feels like an old, worn out one. And although we've had at least 2,000 years to practice, I'm not sure we've even really fully tried this new command yet. Let's, shall we? Here's a short blessing for your week. May old ideas feel new and fresh. May ancient truths seem newly revealed. May you see the world through fresh eyes, and may you love one another breathlessly, because we might as well try out love as our default setting to see what world it might bring. Amen. Between is about you. Take this message into your life this week and fill the space between you and every person you encounter with your sacred light. My favorite church is the space between people. Now go with God's love and create the church between.